welcome back, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, this is a little bit later. Things came up and needed to be attended to, but thank you very much for being here. And yeah, for the stream, I also, oh, Lucas, let me see what it says. I'm going to actually look at what Lucas is saying as much as possible. It's actually good for me. And we're going to switch and see. How are you, Lucas? ¿Cómo está você? G-A-R-E-U. Take that off. To English. That is not translating. Oh, it's your name. Ah, your name. I see. Oh, very nice, Lucas. Nice to know you. U-G-A-D-O. It's bugged. Ah, your name. Okay. Okay. To the bem. To the bem. And yeah, let me change my view. We are at the hotel. This is the hotel. We're looking out the window at the submarine bay right there. And we can see one of the concrete mixer submarines over in the corner, which is good. And we're about to do essentially a changing of the guards. Some people have been working during the celebration, and they are going to get some time off. Now, Fernanda, one of the couriers, she was supposed to be off. It said she was off, but she was actually in limbo. She wasn't off and she wasn't working. So we're going to have to give her this time off in order to make up for it. And I just went past the warehouse. So let's go back past the mahogany and through here. We're going to ask the couriers who have been off to come back to work, and then we're going to get the couriers who have not been off to actually be on duty. No, to be off. Who have not been off to be off. This is where, let me see who's supposed to be here. I think Daniel was supposed to be here. So if Daniel's not here, Evelyn is here. Let me come this way and let's see if Daniel is here. Yes, Daniel's there. So we're going to get Evelyn to take over this spot right here. Although we don't really need to use those two inside spots. We can actually give Daniel and Evelyn desk space in here. And this looks like a really nice place for Evelyn to be. So we're going to put her there. And Ezekiel was off. So we're going to have Ezekiel come back to here. And then Philippa, we can have Philippa come back to here. Oh, Emmy is here. Emmy was not off. So Emmy gets to be off now, and Philippa is going to be here. Then let's go. I think we're missing. Fernanda is actually. Let's move Fernanda. No, 1, 2. We could. Let's see on the other side for a minute. This is Harry, and Harry is going to be off. And right here, no one is here. And who else is not back yet? Philippa should be back, Kishore. And so, yeah, okay. And let's look here. And this should be, no one is here. And Fernanda is here. And this is what happened. She got forgotten, so she's going to be off right now. And let me just make sure. Let's look at the people who are on. So Evelyn is back to work. And let's put her here. She's back to work. And let's look here. And Ezekiel's back to work. I'm just going to mark them off. It's much easier. And Fernanda, Gail was working, so we'll have to find Gail. And Samuel. So Gail and Samuel are in some other places, so we'll look for them and bring them back to work as well. So who's over here? No one's here. These are actually where Gail and the others come when they're, wait, is Kishore back? Did I see Kishore? Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. That's Evelyn. That's Ezekiel. That's Philippa. And I want Fernanda to be there. Let's go over to here. Let's put Kishore here. Kishore isn't back yet. So we'll put Kishore back. And that should do it. And that just leaves Daniel, Emmy, Harry, and Samuel and Gail. And it actually Fernanda, because she didn't really go. Okay, and everybody. So let's get the others. And I should have done it this way. I should have done it from their locations instead, and I made a mistake and did it from their from the warehouse. So Sam is off. We'll have Sam be off here, and we don't have anyone here. Let's go to the warehouse and let's get the ones who were off duty back, give them their keys back. That was a terrible thing to do. We did that like they were going to leave with the keys. All right, so let's come to manage here and let's hire all of them back. Okay, and then, so that's only 6 of them. Yes, because the other ones aren't there. So it would have been Philippa, but she actually was Fernanda, but she actually didn't. So 6 and 4. So it would have been 6 and it would have been 5 and 5, but we got 6 and 4. All right. Okay, so now I need to find Gail. And Gail is over on this side. We'll have to go all the way back to the fishery so that we can find him. And we'll do that. And so let's come this way. Look at the moon. Ooh, you can see the full moon. Oh, that is beautiful. Let's come this way. We're going through which apartments are these? Oh yeah, these are the Witch Hazel apartments. We have Witch Hazel Apartments there. And Gail is right over here. And we'll have him be off. And that is them. Now, Blood has not been working. And neither of the cook... Oh, see? There it is. It's going down behind the glaciers. Those are glaciers in the water. And it's actually setting in the west behind the glaciers. We have our cooks who, yes, Blood wasn't working. Paloma has been working this whole time. And I think we're going to have Paloma have time off. And that will be good. Now we have the retail shops, and we'll get to them right about now. Let's go into town. Let me see what time it is. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. It's almost time for people to start working. Sloan is off. Amanda, the Black, and Leroy and Milan are off. Logan is off. They're all makers and they're off. Here we go. So Dax is off, but Dax is going to take Martha's place so Martha can have off. So we're going to come out here, and Martha is going to have off, and Dax is going to take her place. He works in the glass workshop, so he's going to do retail. Here, Case has been working for Sebastian, so Case is going to have off, and Sebastian is going to take over his spot right there. And let's go through to Mildred. Bear has been working for Mildred, and Bear's going to be off, and Mildred is going to come back to work. And there she is. And Bear, hold on. Sorry about that.
What can I do for you?
Hi, Bear. So Bear is like, oh wait, I'm off. Okay, thank you. No, you don't have to do anything. You get to go shopping and have some time off. See, here comes Mildred right now, and she is going to take over for you. And here, this is Zora, and Zora is going to be off, and Oakley is going to come back to her job now. So Oakley's been off for a few days. Look at Zora. Look, she is so ready to be off duty. Zora, you're partying quite hardy there. It's like, I've always wanted to do this, to have the freedom to stand up there. Let's come up here. We're going to have Abdullah, who is the baker, be off. And we have had Abdullah. I think Abdullah's been off. I think all the bakers are off. I think they are, yes. Oh, good. Okay. So that's fine. And so we have a person picked out who is going to begin to take over for the restaurants, but that begins after, today's Friday, after tomorrow. So next week, the restaurants are going to take off one by one and get a chance to have time off. And Messiah right now is serving breakfast, and everyone's coming in. It's 9 o'clock, and he's serving breakfast to the people who are waking up late and coming to work late, or getting some breakfast right now. Yeah, see, he came to pick up breakfast, but most of these people are off and are having a leisurely morning. This is Rite of Spring, and we've got lots of people in town who are having a good time. And then we've got the stores that are open. And so there is Dana, in her outfit, and there is this is.
It's a fine afternoon.
Hi, Micah. How are you? Good. You know, there's something. Let's look at something for a minute. Let me look and see if this is default. There was something going on with Minecolonies, and they had some kind of a glitch. And let me see if this is. It looks like medieval, but it could be default.
What a beautiful sky. Look at those
And
clouds.
it is, nope, it's medieval. So good. So we weren't affected by that. And that's excellent. And look at them all. Look at all these lovely, lovely dresses and fancy duds that all the men are wearing. Fancy duds. The women in their fancy dresses. And yeah. So now we have children. We have our last group of kids who are enrolled at university, and they are going to have off. They needed to get enrolled in the university first before they could have time off, and so they are going to have time off right now. And we're going to come back here to where they are in school. Now, Edison was taking care of the Museum of Natural History. Eli is going to come back. Edison's going to go on holiday, and Eli is going to come back and take over for him as the assistant dean. And then in here, let's see, I think Ariana might be teaching, but we'll see. The kids, Azrael, Marcel, Samira, Scarlett, Lane, and Tristan are all going to be off. Ariana is going to come back for right now and take over for Fabian, who has not gotten a chance to go on holiday, and Ariana did a short holiday because she was teaching the kids, so we might let her go back out on holiday after everyone comes back, like the restaurant. When the restaurants go on holiday, maybe she'll go on holiday at the same time. And there we go. So a new group of people is on holiday, and the kids are on holiday, and this is their first time, so they are very happy. Okay, so this morning on Twitch, we had fun doing some things, and if you would like to see what we were doing on Twitch, it's still up until for a few days. This is the 18th of April 2025, and it's probably up on Twitch just for about 10 days. And this is one of the reasons why I started doing YouTube, is to have the permanent record of them and for people to be able to come out. This morning we worked on the Exploration Center. We actually gave them some places. They had this place up here to bring their food, to bring their breakfast or lunch or something like that, but we hadn't actually done anything to that. I think I'm going to get the seats, the tag tool here, and let's come here and let's tag those seats upstairs. So we have seats tagged here, and I'm not sure that it matters that we have seats tagged in here, but I'm hoping that when you tag seats to the hut block, they automatically work. We're going to find out. I think I just sat down, which is not what I wanted to do. Okay, so over here, let's tag this and this and this. So people can sit there and here and here, here and here and there. And there we are. So those seats are now tagged, and we'll see if that works. We'll see if some people will come up and sit in that area. So we took away a set of table and chairs on both sides so that we could put in seating right under this painting, and over here we could put in a little kitchenette for them so that they could actually heat up some food, put some stuff in the fridge, and just have some things, make some coffee. And since so many of them are here, and many more will be, we wanted to do that. We have people in the submarine, and then we have people who are stationed here. We also traded out the beds. Paladin's beds make bunk beds, and it's really cool. So I decided to trade out the vanilla beds for Paladin's furniture mod beds, and I just love the way they look in here. They just look perfect. And so yes, so that was one of the things that we did this morning. And then we didn't actually go back in and work on, people are walking around, going to get a dinner. It's 6 o'clock, and some people are going to dinner right away. What are you complaining about?
Can I help you?
Okay, Case. And let's see. And here comes some more. Dun, 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 dun. So lots of people are on the move because it's close to nighttime, and so they're getting ready to have dinner. Now, this morning we actually had an epidemic. We actually had to bring Mauricio, the farm doctor, over to have him actually take care of Laura because Laura was sick, and then to take care of all the people who had come down with the flu. We had Mildred come back to work for that reason too, that we had a lot of people who were sick. Now Mauricio hasn't gone on vacation yet, so holiday, not vacation, holiday. They have holiday, and so we will get him to go on a holiday because he filled in and did so very well. He did a really good job of taking care of everybody, including Laura, who actually had come down with the flu as well. And so we didn't get a chance to come back up and do some work on Jesse and Nina's house. However, we did work on Atticus and Mildred's place, which is right here. And we completely furnished their apartment. Let's turn the light on over the table. This is their table, their kitchen. They have essentially a tiny home. A tiny home. And this is their kitchen. And then over here, they have some entertainment right here. And you can see the moon right there going up. This is their dressing area right here. When this light is on, it lights up the dressing area right there. And then this is their desk, and we can light that area up. And their bed behind the couch, they have a king-size bed. And yes, so that is their house, and this is their view. They're actually looking at the beautiful stained glass windows of the alchemist shop, and of the enchanter shop. And so they can close those if they want some privacy. And that is their new place. Now, Atticus and Mildred are raising Atticus's niece, Scarlett. And so they are living in the university housing area for children. And the children are still with their respective parents, foster or real parents. And we're just going to go and check on them right now. And let's come down here. And this is the hall that is reserved primarily for families with children, although Khalil lives here. This is Khalil's house right here. And across the way, Danny was living here, but I don't think anyone's living here. Oh no, Lillian was living there. But she isn't, because she is living in the Enchanter Tower. And then this is Michael and Beatrix. Wonderful surprise. Michael and Beatrix having 2 kids of their own, and then fostering one of the other kids. And then the school, and behind the school 2 more houses. And these, Blood and her brother, her younger brother. This is Blood's younger brother is Tristan, and Lane. She's fostering Tristan and Lane here. She's upstairs, and she's doing it by herself. She didn't want to. She had requested help from Thomas, but Thomas didn't want to do that. They didn't. I don't know what she expected, but they didn't get along so well. So Thomas went back to his fishery house. Scarlett is here, and Scarlett is Atticus's kid, and Mildred is helping. Scarlett is Atticus's niece that Mildred is helping to raise. And notice there's no living room furniture in this one. We have a couple places that we still can do. We have a whole city's worth. We have a whole city's worth of people. People's homes and apartments that we need to work on. And that is what I like to do. Hold on. And thank you. I just wanted to get a little bit of tea. I'm still doing my stinging nettles regime. It is working. I am having less allergic reactions, and so I'm actually glad about that. Okay, so the school right now, we don't have anyone, and Ariana is taking over as head librarian for Fabian. She's the school teacher, actually. And I'm trying to decide whether Paloma is actually going to have time off. Right now, I think not. I think we'll wait until the kids come back to school. When the kids come back to school, everyone will be back to work. And then the kids can actually move into the dorms and have a true college experience of living in the dormitories. Right now, we do have professors, but these are actually researchers. All the researchers are living in the dorms at this moment. living here. And let's see who's living here. And we would need definitely 6 places for the people. Yep. And these are the researchers and professors all living here. So we see Ariana, Leonard, and Fabian are still doing research. And then Fabian's the librarian. And then this housing right here, we have researchers living here. These are all druids, and including some peace druids are living in here. Ooh, look, the sun is coming up. I do believe, yes. Look at that. Oh, and there is the submarine. Now that's the Explorer submarine that we're seeing the back of right there. And that is such a beautiful thing. Okay, so people are going to begin to wake up and go and socialize and do all sorts of things in this area. Let's do something here. Let's fix these. And I'm going to put this here. And this hallway is actually housing. And so we're going to mark it as such. So we have a housing piece there. And so I think that's actually what I'm beginning to do is I'm going to go back to doing some decorating while everyone's having a wonderful time. So here we go. We're going to see people waking up. Let's come here. People waking up and going to have breakfast. And some people are going to wake up late. Some people just wake up early anyway, and they're already getting ready to getting a nice start to the day. And there we are. Now, I do have Bailey, who is, let me just check something for a minute and see if he is hungry.
So what will it be for you?
Okay, Marcel is just hungry. So, let's go get Mauricio. And, there he is. I just want to make sure that he's feeding people. Some people have woken up and they are very hungry. So we'll have them come. Look at that. You two gonna sit there and eat together? Paloma loves coming and eating at that table. And so he is starting to feed everyone. But that is actually Paloma sitting at the table. And we're going to go through and we're going to get Mauricio to be off. And we'll have to make sure and check every once in a while so that we don't have sick people ending up at his hospital and not being attended to. So we'll keep an eye out. And so let's continue backing around. And we'll go to Mauricio and give him some time off. Laura and Mildred are back to work. And we'll come through here. And this is very quiet back here because everyone is off in this area. Except Raquel, who is the chef. And there's Mauricio. He just got some breakfast. He's not sounding so good himself, is he? He isn't. Okay, yes. There is a hard tag in this area. And so the only thing we can do is I took away the tables. There's a hard tag in this area for people to sit here and eat. And I can't get that tag to go away. So since that hard tag is there, we're just going to have this as a lunch area. And I wish I could make it like they were having a picnic. And let me see what I can do about it. I knew there was something going on there. And picnic, we don't have basket. Okay. We don't have anything that really looks like that. Do we have something that looks like they're sitting on, why don't we put carpet down here to make it look like they're sitting on a blanket is what I would like to do. We could do, why don't we do yellow and orange, a yellow and orange blanket. So when she gets up, we'll put the rest of the pieces down. But for now, we're just going to make a nice, yeah, see that right there? That's what I'm talking about. All right, so we'll put this one here. This here. So it's like they want to come here and have a picnic. And that's okay. Everyone else can come in and sit at the tables if they want. And there is Philip. Philip is one of the farmers. He's actually the shepherd, the first shepherd. And he is visiting with Raquel. And it's really interesting to see people visiting together. And Raquel. And I'll see Philip, I think, is with someone. There's Spencer and June. June's actually a druid. And let me see, and Spencer is one of the stonemasons. And let me skip this and see. June has a kid. June's the one who has a kid and didn't know it and didn't raise their child. A child arrived to them and she did not get a chance to raise Jackson. So during the holiday, Jackson brought his friend, who he is in love with, home to June so that June could meet her. And so, yeah. So we've got a big party going on here, and I wish I could get to that spot, but I'm just going to have to wait till nighttime. But there you go. They're having a party. They definitely are.
What's it today, then?
Why are you complaining, Harry? What are you complaining about? She hasn't even brought food out to you yet, and you too.
It's a fine afternoon.
Yes, and everybody wants to sit right here. See this? Isn't this wild? So they are all having a party from all over the place in that garden, and that is really fun. I love it that that's happening. So, hi Jamie, what you doing?
Good to see you.
You're waiting? Yeah, I know. Everyone's supposed to be partying. I know you don't like. Some of them don't like having time off. And there's Yale. So when night comes, I'll go back there and put the rest of the blanket down so that people can sit around that area. Yeah, I can't unload it, and I'm not sure why, but it doesn't matter. We will treat it like a bed, like the beds. You can't move the beds. It's that same kind of thing. So let's come here and see what's going on with Corinne.
'Tis a fine morning.
Hi, it is not morning, actually, but I can understand. Oh, wow, that was something. I just grabbed that chair. That chair grabbed me. I was actually trying to get Bentley, and Bentley's okay. He's not really complaining, but you are.
Is there
Aren't
a
you?
problem?
There shouldn't be. You should be getting food. Now, the interesting thing is they are getting food because they're the only ones getting service. Everyone else is off. So they're the only ones who are being serviced by the four couriers that are on duty, and the hospital. Those are the only places that are actually getting delivery. Is the cookery, this cookery, Palomas, and the hospital, and that's it. So they are staying. There's one. That's Danny, I think. They are definitely, that is Daniel. They're definitely staying up with the food that they need to serve. So the complaints about variety have to do with the fact that we have special foods at special places. So I'm trying to have one thing that I think everyone will like, and that's the stew trencher, which is a vegetable dish. But then a lot of these restaurants serve different foods at different levels. We have 3s, 4s, and 5s as far as our housing is concerned. We actually have some level 3 houses. And so we have to have food for all those levels. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Are we still moving? No. Okay, Java. And so that is what's going on. We're looking, there's a different dress. I hadn't seen that white dress before, I don't think. And so we have some people who are away from their normal restaurant, and I think that they aren't getting the foods that they normally get. We'll see. But we still have some people who are complaining about their meals. Who is that? That's Jackson right there. Let me grab him right quick. Oh, Mahogany. I wanted to get to him. I don't think I will before he goes in. Oh, I will. Okay. Run.
What can I do for you?
And then he got on the streetcar. Okay. So people are going home now because it is late, and that is Bailey, and Bailey's working right now. I don't think that Mira or June are going to come back until after. We could have one of... let's see what happens. Let's see how we feel about it. Bailey's fine. Is actually kind of enjoying being first druid right now. And so we'll just leave her. And then when June and June's position at the Mystic site is being taken by Sarai or Sarai, and so there's the 2 druids who are working. We have to have a peacekeeper on duty to make everyone feel secure. I think I'll go out and fix that. But before I do, we're going to come back here and fix the, put down a picnic blanket on the ground for them to sit on, since they don't want to sit in chairs here. So we'll put the picnic, this down like that, and I wish we could, the ones that had like a picnic basket or that kind of thing, although Beautify might. Let's look at something. Let's go to, let's not go there. Although I've got stuff. Let me look at something here. These things need to go back into And I'm going to have the storage jar go back. The salvager, I haven't figured out what I want to do with that yet, so I didn't want to do it during the holiday, and we're just going to let those pieces go for now. What are we doing? So I want to look at Beautify for a second. That's here, and see if there's anything by any chance. And there isn't. So we did pretty much look at everything, and there isn't really anything that we could do except maybe put like books or something on the ground right there, like they read right there. No, but I don't like it. Let's see what happens here. That's actually cool, but that's too many. So I think not, unless I keep doing it until I get that. Yeah, I don't really like it. Let's just have them be able to party there and not worry about doing anything. All right, so that blanket is now a little picnic area that they can have. What we can do is bring the tree out if we wanted in this part and give them just a little bit more area here that's covered by the tree. I think I like. So we'll expand the tree out a little bit more in this area and have it be that they're sitting under the tree, and that is actually quite okay. Yeah, we'll do that. All right, next let's go to Khalil's. Oh, already. You know, I should have actually maybe yeah, I'm going to probably wish that I had completely restarted, but at least it's right here. I can see it right here. And let me see, is it in here? Yeah, it is. It's one of these. Okay. And I'm hoping that my being in the area will do something about it. It takes too long, as far as I'm concerned, for the for Minecolonies to realize that there's something wrong with this, and for it to fix itself. So I think I'm going to get out. So why don't we do that? So you can quit and quit, and we're just going to bring up CurseForge again. And we're going to have it reload the game. So CurseForge is up, and now we're going to have it load the launcher. So the launcher is in the process of loading right now. I'm going to have a sip. This is the tea that my stinging nettles and some honey. And now the launcher is loaded, and it is going to load Minecraft. So there's a world of gamers, and I like the games. I have been attracted to it for a long time, probably because of Vincentius. I think I've told the story that Vincentius and I, our honeymoon was actually going into Dungeons and Dragons. No, it wasn't. It was, what was it called? It wasn't called Dungeons and Dragons. It was called Dungeon Master. Yeah. And it was an amazing game in the 90s. And we loved it. We loved it. But it was my first experience of actually playing a game. And it was so much fun. And then I spent a long time just watching him play games, first person shooters and all that. Then we started watching people on YouTube play Minecraft, and that was fun. And then you just start playing. You just like it. And it's fun to do. So in situations where we have been, especially during COVID and things like that, it has been really, really fun to have the games. And it's also a very interesting place to meet people and to be. Look at that. That is interesting. That's part of the new mod, the connector mod that mimics Optifine and allows Chroma Hills to actually act like it did originally and connect different blocks together. And it's changed the look of some things, and it's nice. I actually like that. Now this is the reason why we did this Druid ball, this Druid substation right here, because we knew that it could be seen from these large hallways. This is one of the main hallways with the rail on it, and then from the town hall itself. And we liked that was possible and very fun. And so let's see, because you can be here and you can look outside and see that beautiful Druid station right there. Most of the others have curtain glass, but they can see out a little bit, and so that's why the curtain glass is not closed completely, because there is a view out some of these windows, which is really nice. So the restaurant, we've got the teeniest amount of time. The restaurant's going to open in just a little bit, but we were working upstairs on putting in a new floor. It is very bright up here, and we wanted to sort of offset that, and so we began putting in, yes, we began putting in one of these, and I'm liking it a lot. I'm actually enjoying this. I see that there. That one's not correct. So we'll put this, that one's not. I'll have to find a way to get that one to match right there. So we might have to get up on here. There it is. There's the match for that one. And we'll find the match for this. And so I know there's a quicker way of doing this. I know that there is a way. I'm not using it because I'm just sort of doing it as a meditation. And so that, in case you're wondering, that's why I'm not. I just kind of like the puzzle of it. And here's the piece there. And that looks about right. Yes. Okay.
I don't remember the last time I saw the sun.
We've got 2 pieces here, so we'll take these away. And this is the only area here that doesn't, where the floor is not in yet. So we'll quickly try and get the floor to match up. Winky. There we go. And so there, that was fast. And so that we can, so they can reach these tables, because right now they can't. Boinky. There, yay. And so yeah, so I'm just kind of having fun matching these pieces together here. Can I do it from here? I think I'd have to do it from here. That is not a match right there. That is. And we'll find the square for that one. Ta-da! All right. Oops. One. Oh man, I like that with that. Excellent. Okay. So these 2 table sets are done. And now I just have to go under these tables. And yeah, of course, I could remove the furniture and do that kind of stuff. I recognize all the things that I can do. But we are having fun. Just like putting a puzzle together. Like a puzzle. Yeah, that's what it's like. It's like doing a puzzle. It is. It is exactly like doing a puzzle. Oh, so now I have to turn all the way around, and I still can't find, there's that one. And that one. Okay. And we'll move on to the next. Hold on. Volte. And let me see what that is. Let's look. V-O-L-T-A-I. Come back. Ah, welcome back. Welcome back. Yay. Okay. Welcome back. And let me do welcome back for a second. Let's switch and do welcome back. I haven't done welcome for Portuguese yet. Oh, bem-vindo. Bem-vindo. Yes, is welcome back. That is nice. Bem-vindo. Bem, good. Vindo. Yay. And so let's come here. Ooh, that was nicely done, really quickly. And I need the corner for that, which is not there.
So cold and wet. I hope I
Uh-oh,
don't catch the
it's
flu.
raining. And people are cold and wet. See that right there? Can I get this one?
Just singing in the
Yeah.
rain.
Oh! Yay! Oh! Yay! Okay, so this is the new floor. Oh, almost. Almost. We've got this side. And we'll do it. There's that piece. I think, yes. And nope. And so we've got the same table thing again, but that one worked. This one, yay. Okay, and then right here, someone's watching me do this. Ah, Leonard, the baker. He's watching me put in the floor right now. He's like, are you having fun? I actually am, Leonard, thank you. I am actually having fun doing this. Dun, 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 dun. Yay! We did it! We did it!
Definitely not gonna work during this kind of weather.
No, you don't have to. So now, with this color, let's look at the tablecloths. Let's go to tables. Let's look at the tables that have tablecloths. We're using the birch. Those are birch tables. So these are birch tables here. Mr. Villager! Oi! Oi, Mr. Villager! Welcome! And which color would go? Why don't we use the dark blue on the tables? And we'll do that to also add a little bit to take some of the brightness off of this room. This room has a tendency to be so bright. So we're just going to have the tablecloths be up this way
I hope it stops raining soon.
on here. And that was probably Khalil saying that. So we'll bring around and put in these tables, and I actually like them with the yellow chairs. I actually do. So I think we're oh, I found something. Zootala. Oh, and I made something go away. Let's do that one. And right here, that one's not in the right place, and there we go. Okay, so then we can put these here. How am I doing? I am doing good.
This
How
looks
are you
fantastic.
doing?
What's next?
How is everything with you? We'll put that one that way. Does that match, or are they different? They're different. Let's put this one this way. We'll put those two that way, and then we'll put these long ones. And I see another one where I missed. So maybe that's why I did the tables, because I missed some pieces in the floor. Nope. That one matches, and then, nope. That one matches. Okay. And then we do this. So, Mr. Villager, whenever you have time and want to, I will show you some apartments and in different buildings, and you can see which one you would like to do the interiors for, which one you would like to work on and design interiors for. You mentioned that in the last time. This is good. I like it. This is very good. And this definitely helps with this. Now the question is, do we want to have, we've got these art piece,
Terrible rain.
these art pieces right here, and they have such amazing views. So the views is really what's going on with this. So if you have time, Mr. Villager, and you would like to start, we don't have to do it all in one day. And yeah, so let me, what time of day is it? It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and people are still walking around, and everyone seems pretty okay. We still have a couple of
So
people
what will it be for you?
who aren't sure that they like what's being served in the restaurants, but we're seeing about them and making sure that that's okay. We can start by going out and looking at the buildings. Looking at the buildings from the outside for a second. And I'm going to go to a place where I can go above the ice, which I think I can do right here. The sun is setting and it is raining. So the apartments in these houses over here are completely done. These houses, not completely, The upstairs, I think on a couple of these, still need some furniture in there. This is the school. These apartments we've worked on some, and so they're pretty. I still need to do stuff in these apartments here, but I've got some apartment buildings that I haven't done anything with, and in the farm country. So either the ones out here, see these apartments right here? So I've got one here, and then this one isn't ready yet. This one isn't ready for anything to be done with, and it still is being built, and we'll probably have to remove the extra ice and water when it's finished. But this one here, let's come down. I don't really see too much being done over here. This one still has all of that furniture. They just have a light inside. So why don't we go for this one? Here's another one here. Oh, this one's really pretty raw. The top of this has been done. I don't think any of the tops, the tops of these have been done, but not the bottoms. I'm trying to find a whole apartment that hasn't had anything done to it. That would be nice. I can see the beds in that one have been done. So let me go over to this apartment building here. This is another one of the farm apartment buildings, and that one hasn't been touched, and the downstairs nothing's been done to that apartment right there, and nothing's been done. Oh, well, that one has walls, so something's been done. Ooh, nothing's been done to that apartment at all. Oh, good. There's two apartments here that would work really nicely. So now all I have to do, there it is find the airlock, and I found it. So we're going to come to this airlock right here. I'm going to come around to the airlock side and come in, and we were looking at, this is Hallie. Oh, I have to wait for my siren. There we go, my siren sight to go away. And we were looking at apartments here. So the C apartment in this building has not been touched at all. It has not even been touched upstairs. It has all of its normal stuff up here. But someone does, we did take, this one does. Hold on. So this is not the one that I saw. Hold on for a second. That's definitely not the one, because that one's already been started. And I want to give you a clean slate one. This one looks pretty clean slate. Let's see what it looks like upstairs. Nope, it's got walls. So yeah, we've got a lot of them that we've done the bedrooms and things. But I know where we can go. We can go to Spirit. The Spirit apartments right here. A bunch of them haven't really been touched at all. Now someone's living here, but we didn't do anything to it, if I'm not mistaken. These are the Druid places. And yeah, we did do something with this one. A clean canvas, that's what I'm looking for. So we can't do this one here. Someone's living there too. Let me look at the upstairs of this. This looks pretty clean. There's one. It does have this chair here, but nothing's been done, and I can actually take that out. This is the original apartment, just the way it is, right here and down on this floor. So this apartment here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a cloth out, like a work cloth. That's what it'll do. I'll do. Let me make it, hold on, let me make it carpet. Let me make it in a particular color, like a drop cloth. So we'll make it gray, like gray. We're going to put a drop cloth here to show that this apartment is one that's being considered. So we'll put a drop cloth there. And then let's look here. Ooh, this looks really like nothing's been done. And let's go up and look. Oh, but they do have walls. So these walls were put in. The beds are still where they are, but they actually have walls already. So we'll leave that. So we have a drop cloth for that apartment. This is the Spirit. And I'm going to go back to the farm apartments for a second and see if I can find another. And if you see one that you really, you're thinking, oh, I'd like to work on that, let me know. Let me know. Yeah, because I started, I start fixing them so that they can move in. And see, so this one has walls, and the beds have been rearranged for them. And this one here, let's look at the upstairs. There's nothing done in this one yet. But this one has walls. Okay. So I've looked at all of these. I've probably looked at everything in here. Especially if it has carpet, it's more than likely that I've done something to the apartment to make it that they can live here comfortably. Yeah, see the beds are missing from here. And the beds are here. Jenna and Quentin are living here. And I think I'm going to see about that bed in the morning, see if they're actually a couple or not. Wow, I thought I had more apartments that hadn't had anything done to them, but I did find one. We did find one so far. And let's go back to the other farm apartment building and see what's been done back here at the Willows. I'm gonna go to the Willows and see how they are doing. Lots of people live here. But let's see if anything's been done to the C apartment. This C apartment is, yep, we took the beds out. Okay. So this C apartment has been worked on. So you might be waiting for the brand new apartment building that Elena is working on. However, if you want to have fun now, which I would like, let me see if this apartment appeals to you. We do have that one apartment that hasn't had anything done to it, where we put down the drop cloth, and we can start with that and see what we want to do. I saw a bunch of people over here. Yeah.
Yes.
These Hi. Okay, Everly is actually not getting anything to eat.
Okay.
That's how unhappy she is. And Lena has something on her. Ah, an egg? Really? That egg is keeping her from getting
Need something?
fed. And what are you doing? You have something on. No wonder they're not getting fed. Look at this. Okay. So, they're not getting fed because
Need
they
something?
have something on them. He's got the garlic. Let's take these off. I'm just gonna
Good to see ya.
Oh. No, I'm just gonna take
I'll take
the
care of it.
bowl away from here too. Because I think we'll stack those up.
Great to see you.
And do you have some food on you? No, you don't. Okay. Let me just check one more person. Can't understand why they get raw food if they can't even eat it. They're farmers. They're farmers,
so.
and what's happening is they're actually getting, they're actually picking up their
Is there
farm food.
a problem?
You tell me. You're the one who's complaining. Let me take these bowls away from her. It's Arabella. And now it seems like everyone's gotten fed. No one's complaining anymore. And that's fine. I just have to check every
Another
once
day
in a while.
wasted.
So all this stuff that I have on me, where is the nearest one? I don't think there's a thing near here, a stash box. So I think I'm gonna have to go to the warehouse for a second with this stuff. And the apartment building is close to the warehouse, so we should be able to go right in where we see that drop cloth. And yeah, but that's it. That's actually it. They're farmers. And sometimes people walk by farms and they pick things up. So all of this is for the warehouse. And then I'm going to sort it out so it gets put away and they can find it. Okay. So let's go back to... Ooh, hold on. The Oaks is here, but we have lots of people living there, and so you're missing Ghost Fox. Hello. Oh, you are you? Aww. Hello, Ghost Fox. Yes, I bet you are missing MPA. We miss MPA too. Yeah.
Right away.
Yeah, let's look here, and the restaurant menu. Let me see if she's got something on
You
her
are
that's
so
raw.
wise.
I don't think so. She has bowls. Hi, Lee. It's interesting who is upset, but yeah. How are you doing, Ghost Fox? How are you? So, I don't want to do away with the bowls, but we'll put them up here, and then I'll put these pieces away right here. How long? It's been a while. It's been some months that we haven't seen them, and yeah, it has. It has. When was the last time you saw them? I'm picking up these carpets here, Mr. Villager, but this is the one. If you would like to work on this one, we can stop it from leaking, but we want to see what you want to do. So it has this color carpet in it, and yeah, it is. It's very sad. It's very sad indeed. So this is it. So this part here can be taken out if you want. This whole section right here can be taken out, and this is that apartment without I think the bed's missing from here. There's actually a bed right there, and let me go downstairs and make sure that this is a level 3, because that bed wasn't there, but it is a level 3. So this is a full level 3, which is what we're going to keep of this apartment. And we'll do that. When was the last time that you saw MPA, Ghost Fox? And so, any ideas? Where would you like to start? Do you want me to push out these windows to make some more space in this area? Or do you want to use it just like this? Looks like his brother's taken over his channel. Twin looks like. Ah, I see. Uh-huh. Interesting. Okay. Mm-hmm. But we knew that already, Ghost Fox. We did. We had been told that already. In January. He was in Among Us. He was in Among Us? Ah. Yeah. You could make a good job with the limited space. Okay, cool. So let me know what you would like to start with and where you would like to start. But this is Mubian's level 3, and this is what it looks like. It looked like this. And this is the one that we keep as a level 3, and that has the 3 beds upstairs. And now, if you want, this doesn't have to be a bed, this one right here. And these 2 beds need to kind of be there. At least a couple have to be. And start with the lower floor. Ooh, okay. Do you want, whoops, could I count it? Yes, I'll count it. Okay. Do you want the bookcase to be here in the back? Let me show you what's behind the bookcase. See, if the bookcase isn't here, this is what's behind it. Mubian had the bookcase there, and so that part was actually, no, Ghost Fox. The last time actually was when it was announced that he was no longer with us. So we did have that announcement before. So let me count. I'm going to leave the books away. You can put them back. What did he have? And I'm going to count now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So this is 13 long, but really it's 11 long, because going right to the elevator is 11 long. And then the main part is 1, 2, 3, 4 across. 4 across in most of this area. Zaf. Yasu, Zaf, hello. How nice to see you. How nice to see you. And it's 4 across in these parts. And 12, do 11. Do 11, because 13 is back where the elevator is. So 11 would be to here, or 10. So 10 by 4, 13. No, wait, 10 by 4 is what it is. 10 by 4. And he was, Ghost Fox, he was your favorite YouTuber? Oh, well, wow. Well, that must be very sad. Well, I'm glad that you got to know us through MPA. I'm glad you did. Thank you. And thank you for being here. Zaf, I started late today. I started an hour and a half ago. So I'm going for an hour and a half more at this time. And yeah, and so we'll do that. And Zaf, if Mr. Villager isn't answering you, but he did. Okay, good. Because he's working on a design right now. And yeah. And so we're waiting on that. Let me see who. We've got 2 people there who are complaining about food, so we'll just have to see. Here is super late, so you're just going to watch and speak less. I'm actually surprised to see you. I know it's very late where you are, and all the citizens are tucked in. So, but it's very nice to see you. It is. Kala. It's good. It's good. Did you have a good week? Before you don't talk as much, did you have a good week? And because this is Friday. It's Friday. It is indeed. And here is soup. Yeah. And I think I have everything. The other measure is 4. And you were right, Mr. Villager, it was. So, not 13, 10. I hope you go with 10. Yes, you sleep more tomorrow? Okay. Good. Good. Did I have some words? I have been learning numbers, but I don't know them well enough to like repeat them back yet. Learning numbers, Greek numbers, and I've been doing that. It was okay. And I'm good. We have a very nice day. It's sunny and mild and was very nice and quiet. I did have something come up in the afternoon, which kept me from starting at my normal time, my normal 2:30 time for today, but I will start at my 2:30 time tomorrow. And yes, and then my Twitch earlier today. And everyone's sleeping. I did finish the dining area for Khalil, and I don't think I want to put any trees or anything. We're just kind of leaving it as the feature is this beautiful view that they have, and the lovely view outside, and now we have this lovely floor. Now the question is, do I want to put the same floor downstairs? Do I want to put a floor down here? But if I did, I would probably want to do a different one because of this. But Zaf, since you're here for a minute, we'll go check on the frogs And I don't think Ghost Fox has seen the frogs. So why don't we go check on the frogs in the Druid Park and see how they're doing. We're going to look at the frogs. Going to look at frogs. So we'll come back here. And here. And look at that. There they are. Look. There they are. So 1 and 2. So we definitely have 3. We do have 3. And then they love to do that, to jump on these drip leaves and make them fall down. They just think that's so funny, and they like doing that. See, there's another one down, and then the drip leaves come back up, and then they do it again. But yeah, and they seem pretty happy. The other one is over here, I think. Where'd the other one go? Yeah, no, I hear it. Oh, there. Okay. There's 2 right there. And there's the third one. Right here. I'm getting ready to jump. Yes, I knew that's what you were going for. Jump on that. I didn't do anything with this right here. I haven't done anything with this little location here. And I don't, probably because I don't know what I want to do with that little area just yet, what I'd like to put in there. In the other areas, they can actually see under the buildings in these areas, and it's really fascinating. Remember, we're in frozen water, so we're not going to be able to grow any coral in this freezing water. Yeah! Did you see that? The both of them jumping over at the same time on it. Now one of them's, are you going to jump on that one? No. Are you going to try? I love when they make up their mind that they're going to jump up on them. You're going in the water? Oh, look at that. Yay. So yeah, so there are, I saw that. I saw you jump up there. So we had 2, and then we got some babies, and we got 2 tadpoles, and then for a long time we had 4, and now we have 3. And I haven't found the other one, so I think the other one went over the rainbow, and it was just an older frog and left us. But all the others, they don't have name tags, so they are just here for as long as they want to be here. And when they begin to go away, when we have 2 again, we'll get some more eggs, and we'll go for having some more. But Citrus Primus is sleeping, so that's who you hear coughing in the background. He's sleeping. And so we're gonna go up now. What time of day is it? It is almost morning. I don't hear any rain, so it's not going to rain right now. Hold on a second. Do you need something? Do you want a sip of tea? You're okay? Okay. And we're both kind of having a little bit of allergy, actually. Name tags. I don't think so. They have been staying without name tags. They're not named. So they're actually wild, the frogs that are here. See, when I look at them, they don't have names on them. I didn't want to. I wanted to see how long they would last. without names on them. And they don't really need them. They don't need them. They're pretty happy to hang around. Apparently we have enough food and enough things for them to play on, that they're happy to just hang out and purr. They actually purr sometimes. And so, yes. And we have found one up here from time to time, but not recently. And so, yeah, so all the researchers are on leave, but during the day, people come to the garden to sit in the garden and to actually enjoy hanging out in the garden. It's paradise for them. Yeah, it does seem that way. It definitely does. And here's an interesting thing. So from here, where the dormitories are, they can actually look into the garden and see the frogs from this walkway, which is really quite cute, quite fun, that they can see in the garden from this walkway right here. And that's perfect. And having that deep arboretum to put their park in actually made it that they're pretty safe and secure in there. And we like that a lot. It's 8:30, so lots of people are up. And I'm going to go back here for a moment. I don't think you saw Zaf, so I'm going to show you Zaf. I want to show you the hotel before the holiday. Everyone's all dressed up. Everyone's off from work except the restaurants and the stores. Lots of people are all dressed up for
Tis
the
a fine
holiday.
morning.
This is Martha. She's having holiday now. She was working in the store, but now she is on holiday. These couriers who are working were on holiday, but now they are back to work so that others can go on holiday. We only had half of the couriers off at a time, although we made a mistake and one of the couriers didn't get off. See those rings out there? You can see that there are rings outside, and it's like I was seeing that and it was like, what am I looking at? And then I remembered that we are building a cruise port that's part of the player house. It's called the Sea Truck in Aquatica. And it's level 2.5 now. No one's working right now. But when it's done, we'll be able to get to it from here. This is going to open up to it. I think it opens up right here. This one opens up and you can go out to the sea port. But for now, how are you doing? This is one of our, okay. Michaela. Michaela is working. She has the clothing store open so that people can come in and shop. And then Zaria is, of course, open because she's a restaurant. But we're going to go outside and look at the new cruise port. It's for submarines, and they are building a submarine tube that will actually allow the ships to come in and dock in this tube right here. Isn't this cool? Look at that. I just love that. So yeah, so River is working on this, and when she gets back to work, it will be done. And yeah, so, and then Lionel is working on restoring this pyramid. And so this is good. Oh, okay. So here we go. So let's come up. And I'm going to look for a second at what Mr. Villager sent me. He sent me. Okay. Oh, okay. Let me see. I see the top down, and let me see if I can look at the other picture for a second and see what it looks like. And there it is. Oh, I like that. That is nice. So I'm going to try and figure it out. Let's go to the apartment. You saw almost everyone in chat? Oh, good. Okay. I'm going to figure out the apartment right now. She was on a streetcar and she got out.
So what
to
will it be for
walk.
you?
Oh, it's Emmy. Okay, hi. This is one of the couriers, but she's not working. And sure enough, she got back on the streetcar. Jelly Bean! Hi, Jelly! Hi! Welcome, welcome. And we're going to the apartment that Mr. Villager is going to work on right now. So here are people talking and being with each other. And I did actually send a picture. I did put a picture on Discord of them having 3 arms when they hold a parasol. And but Ray is on vacation, and they've had problems, and they did have something that happened, but they fixed it, and so we'll see. But for right now, we're just going to go to that building where we have the drop cloth. Aren't they gorgeous? Aren't the dresses so beautiful? I just really love, someone did an amazing job of making the clothing, and the dresses are really quite pretty. And there's a lot of different ones. I mean, yeah, you know, for the number of people, sure, we're going to get some duplication, but it really is quite fascinating how many different kinds there actually are. When you have these 4 men here and see they're all wearing something different, that's pretty intense. And just a really cool thing. You love the coats and hats? Yeah, they're just really beautiful. They really are. Yeah, look at you. You just look gorgeous in her outfit. And over here we have someone sitting in a chair right here. Are you sitting by yourself? Yes, you are. We made a stool here because they wanted to sit on the back of the chair and look outside. So we put a stool there so that it would be easier for them. Oh, everyone's on the move. They start moving at 6 because it becomes close to night. So they begin to start going somewhere to have a last meal or to say goodbye before they go to bed. So that's where everyone's going all of a sudden. And we're going over here so that we can get to Mr. Villager's apartment. So Jelly Bean, Mr. Villager has designed an inside for one of the apartments, and we'll find out which one. Nope, I think it's the one across from the hospital. Let's look here and see. I put down a drop cloth so I could find it. You kind of like the breathing. Yeah. Every once in a while. When they're rushing. And there it is. There's the drop cloth. So this is the one that we're going to work on. So Mr. Villager sent me a picture and I'm looking at it, and he would like to put, that is interesting. So this is on the wall side, the kitchen. Let's do it. We're gonna do a full vanilla kitchen here, and I'm looking at the way it is. Let me see if I can figure out the doorway. And then I see something there, and I'm not sure. And let's start with the floor and put in the purple and the blue carpet. And let me see if I've got it in the right place, the orientation correct. Ah, and look who it is. Yeah. Yeah. You're his biggest fan? Hello. Whose fan are you the fan of? Are you the fan of Ghost Fox? 'Cause he's your fan. He definitely is. Hello, MPA. And let's look here. Oh, I see. You're his biggest fan. I see. It's MPA Artist's fan who is here. All right. Let's come here and Mr. Villager, I'm going to ask for your help. So the wall and the 2 windows. Let me see if I'm doing it this way. He has a lot of subs. Well, good for him. Excellent. Excellent. Let's get wool. And this is cyan wool, so we'll do that one, and purple wool. So the cyan wool part, it looks like it's here, like it's on this part right here, from the window all the way to there. So let's start with this, and you tell me if this is in the right place. I'm going to start here and put in carpet all the way back and all the way to here. And you can tell me if it's supposed to be here or if it's supposed to be at this end. And we'll do that. You think are the same and the name change, but you could be wrong. No, Zaf, you are correct. You are right. So yes, I know. So you are definitely correct, and I recognize that. I do. And is that in the right place? And how did 1.8? Last time you saw he had 129, and now he has 183. Very nice. Mr. Villager, it's not supposed to be so close to the window to keep it safe from getting wet. Okay, so we will put the white in the window back right there like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I see. And then let's come here, but that is the correct place. And then here is where the purple is, right? And let's look. The purple, and it is, that's 1, 2, and that's 1, 2, 3, and this is 1, 2. So right here we need purple, and let me see if I'm right about how far away it is from there. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So let's do the purple right here. And let me see. Okay. Now let me see how this works. So there is a couch right here. This table can't be moved. This is the hut block. So there's a couch right there, and the couch is what is that? What kind of wood is that? Does it matter to you? Or do you want to pick do you want it to be a vanilla couch, or do you want it to be a modded couch? Because I could do a modded couch in this corner. That's why you put a bedrock to represent the hut block. Aha! Yay! Thank you. Okay, I see now. Excellent. Okay, so then it's 1, 2 right here. I see. Okay, let me look at the other picture for a second and see the other part where that is. Okay. Okay. And there's something next to the hut block, and we'll look at that part in just a minute. So let's come back to here and look. All right. So we have the flooring done, and I'm going to do one little thing right here, and I'm going to take the floor underneath these in these spots right here, which are inside the room, and just make them be gray like the others, and then that is fine. I can do modded or vanilla. Okay, so these are the sofas. You got a sofa. Or would you like it to be a wool couch? It doesn't look like it's a wool couch, but if you'd like. Oh, I see the piece. I see the panel piece on the end of it. Let's see what color would appeal to you for the sofa. We're going to make it in a fabric. Wool. We could make it magenta. We could make it gray, as I think it's better. We could make gray, or we could make, what other colors are here? Magenta. I kind of like the idea of the magenta on that. Why don't we do a magenta? That's closer to the color that you have in your image. So let's do the magenta. Let's get a architect's cutter here. we'll bring it down and set it here for a second so I can get this right here. And let's get one of these also just in case. And we've got that. And then let's come here and we'll go to here. And this is where it is supposed to be. What? Did you see I just put that on? Oh yeah, that's right. I thought that was carpet. It's not. Okay, and that is where the chair is, right there. Now, in your thing, in your picture, let me look at the top down again for a second. I don't see what is next to. It's like there is a build on here. So let's do the build part for this. Maybe purple would be interesting, fits the carpet, but has its own contrast. Ah, never mind. You thought you were saying the carpet was magenta to keep it as it is. Do you like it like this? Or I can do it the other way if you want the carpet to be magenta and this to be purple. I can do it whichever one, but let's put this down for a second. Let me look at the woods. And let's see what kind we want to do. What is that? Ah, I recognize what that is. Let me try and make it the way you have it for a moment so I can figure some things out. So we need a fireplace, but we don't need it to be lit. And I don't know how, the only way I know how to do this is to put one down and to make it, to put it out and then to, with water and then to BER. Let's get this. Let's get water. What's the other thing? Bucket. Okay. Let's get a bucket. And now I don't know if I can pick it up from outside. That would be interesting if I could go out and put it down. But it's too far away. So I'm going to do it right here. So I'm going to put that there. And put that on it. And then put that on it. And then pick that up. I can't. So I'd have to put it in place and do it. So we'll put the fire. Let me see where it is. It's right in this corner right here like this. And then put the water on it and then take the water off. And there it is right there. Okay. So that look right there. Splash bottle and then click with a shovel. And we've got that part. So that part is there. And then let's see, we're using traps and I recognize those traps. Let's make these go away here. We'll hold on to these because we made them for a second. And then do trap. So we've got these traps and these that we're using. And on the side piece, I'm going to look again now on the front piece and see if that's what that is. That is those. Okay, so we're going to make it using the trap pieces. So we have not there, right here and here. Trap pieces there. 1, 2. And then right here, we're going to have traps that come up right there. Let me see how I'm going to get them to come up for a second. Can I do it by putting it there? I can. And then I can put this one. Let me see how I'm going to do it. I have to stand somewhere. Let's put this one here, and let's put this one here. Oops, wrong way. Okay. Let's see if I can get something to stand on. I just made the block go away. Let's put block here for a second so I can stand here. So I can put this piece right on here like this. You're not gonna let me? That's interesting. It's not gonna let me? Hold on. It's actually not letting me. Why is it not? Let's break out for a second. I'm just going to break out here so that I can do this. Is that going to put it? No, it's still not putting it in the right place. You could use panes from DO. All right, let me do that. I'll use panels from DO, and we'll use, let's see what wood we'll use for those. Hold on for a second. And that'll work. Let's do, I've got an architect's cutter there. And let's do wood. I could do actual furniture wood, and that would actually be nice. And maybe to avoid citizens messing with them too, that's true. And so let's do wood. So look at the different woods that we have, Mr. Villager. Let's come over to the woods down here. We have some different colors and pieces. If there's something that you see that you might like, we could do Sika for it. I'll show you this piece of wood, and we could do just normal wood. We could actually do the Sakura, which is really dark and actually pretty nice. And then let's go back up to the regulars. So this is dark oak, and that looks like cherry. So those are the different ones that we could, does that say it's wood? It is. So these are the different woods that we could use. We could use cherry, we could use the dark oak, we could use Sakura, that's even darker. Sakura has a little bit of a greenish tint to it. And then we could use Sika, but we probably use Sika wood. Sika, C-I-K-A. Where is the wood piece? This is the wood for it, right here. So which one do you like of those? Which one do you think is going to make pretty furniture? And we'll use it to make the furniture pieces that we're going to put in this corner, and that'll be fun. Let's close up the wall. You use classical spruce planks, maybe would work even with this texture. Classical spruce planks, okay. Yeah, if you want, definitely it would. So let me do spruce planks, or maybe the dark oak log works also as a replacer if you agree. All right, this is the dark oak right here. I think it looks more finished, but I can show you both. Spruce, these are spruce right here, and the dark oak. That's jungle. Let's go down to dark oak here. And let's look at the way it would look with both. And I might have to put a light in this corner, just a work light, so that we have the lighting here. Lantern. Let's just hang a lantern here for a minute so we can see really clearly the colors. And so that's actually spruce, if I'm not mistaken. So let's come to here and let's make panels with this. So we've got this panel, and let's do this one as well, and we'll see which one we like the best of these. So we'll take this one away, and this would be a spruce panel right here, and that's what it would look like. That's not bad. And it actually matches this top part. So I think I actually like that. However, I will show you what it would look like if we did this. It would look like that. But then we would probably remove these and have these be here like that. And how does that look to you? So let me see if he likes that. And what are we looking at here? Let me look at the picture for a sec. And for those of you who want, did you put it, did you just send it to me, or did you, hold on. Oh, you did just send it to me. You didn't want to put it on so people could see what I'm working from? You didn't want to put it on Discord in the public area? You could actually even put it in the decorating area if you didn't want to put it in the, you know, the thing that we use all the time. What is that box? What can I get to look like that box? And then he has what looks like a piece right here, which means that this would have to be on the outside, so that we could put a piece right there. We can't put a piece there if that's on the inside. So a piece right here, and on this side he has a continuation of this white part here with a piece there, with a floating wool piece on that part. Do I want to have an actual piece here and then have white on it? Let's try putting wool and see what it looks like if we put carpet. Wait, carpet. C-A-R-P. It's a bee's nest. Ooh, okay. Carpet. Yeah, all right. Let's see what that looks like. And we can put that piece right over on that side, and that gives us that. Up here where this is leaking, let's come to here for a sec. We're going to just stop it from leaking for right now by putting in the pieces that can go here. I can't put a piece there, and so that means that this right here is going to have to be block, 2 rows of block there. So let's go block here and block, and that won't leak anymore in that part. And we'll have to do it at least over to the window to keep these from leaking. So we'll put this in and then put these back, and there we are. All right, so that part isn't leaking anymore. And it seems a long time away from the traditional textures, difficult the things a little, but you will be available to translate. Oh yeah, nah, that's fine. I'm good. I like this. It looks like these are the flaps for the table are out. And I like that it looks like the table flaps lifted up and are there. We could make it look more like the table, and I think I want to do that for just a second. Let's make it look more like the table by taking spruce. I think oak might do it. Let's do oak for a second and see if the oak looks more like it. Let's do these. Let's put this here, and let's see what that looks like. And let's look at the flaps. Nope. There we go. There's one there. And there's one there. That's perfect, actually. Look, it matches. Excellent. That's perfect. And then we can have that, a part of the tablecloth on that part right there. And that is nice. Now the bee, let's look and see what bees look like here for a moment. These are in the room. These are in the room. We haven't used these yet. Let's hold on to them. And this is in the room. We'll leave that. Let's look at a bee. Bee. So we've got these, and we've got some crates. But let me see what this looks like. So you would like something sitting here. Oh. Hold on. Let's see how far down we can put this. Yes, we can. Yay. Okay. So let's put this within this part right here. And that means that we can actually put it underneath this. Oh, no, we can't. Oh, because this is here. Let's take this away for a minute and put this right there. And I like that. And then let's put this on top with the B part facing the wall or something. And let's see what that looks like. So it would be a box like that. Excellent. Excellent. Dun, 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 dun. So this is actually what he wanted to be here. And this is actually good. I wish I could turn that box all the way around, but I don't think I can. But you can't really see it from here. And when you come inside the house, you can see it. Okay, let's turn it this way. There. So when you come into the house, you can't see it. It just looks like a box. And right there, it just looks like a box. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yay! All right, so there's one part that we've gotten to. And let me look at the picture for a second. And now you've got curtains hanging down in front of this. Why? You have curtains hanging, you have banners, a banner here and a banner here. Let me figure out what that's supposed to be. Let me just put the banner there and then we'll figure out what that is and whether you want it to be there. Banner. And it is one of the grays and a white. So let's look and see. So there's a gray banner here, right here like that. And then there's a white banner right over here, right here, like that. And so that would be there like that. It's better that I don't put the banners. It was because of the height, but now you think it doesn't need it. Ah, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay, so let me make sure not to damage this. I need to get the banner. It's always hard to get, it's always hard to get the banners off. So let me fix the shelf back, and I definitely like that. I like that a lot. All right, so now we're looking at the kitchen area that you have. We're going to cover this part right here. Let me look at the floor upstairs for a second. Does it even show? No, it doesn't. So all we're going to do is just take this out and make it white. This part of the ceiling here. Let's use this. 1, 2, 3. And we'll take that away. This right here, let's take this down and put it on the floor because we're going to work on this part right here, which is going to be good. Now hold on for a second. I'm just going to have a sip of tea for a moment. And then we'll work on this next section. Actually, why don't I work on the bookcase? So you're using white. Are those panels to make the bookcase, to make something that's sitting right behind this couch right here? You've got something sitting right here, right on the wall right here. And it looks like it would need to sit out from the wall in order to have sides. Yes, it is. It is, Mr. Villagers. Like you have one, Zaf. Like the one you have. Let me look at this. Let me see if I can find something. Box. I don't know what those are. Tell me what those white things actually are. Are they panels? Are they trapdoors? Or are they, so I can figure out how to make them? I need sort of an idea of what those are. And in the meantime, we've got another table and chair set. We've got a table and chair set behind it that's sitting right here and right here in between those two. And let's try for that. While I'm waiting to see if Mr. Villager is going to be able to tell me what those boxes are. So he's got something sitting right here, like one block over. So it would be against this wall right here. He's got something sitting here, and what can I find that resembles it? Let me look at something white that resembles it. Kinda almost looks like, let me look at the shapes. Is it that, like the white mango door? Kinda looks like that. But let's see, because it looks like a shelf. It looks like we're making a shelf. And in order to do that, we'd need 2 pieces on each side. So if we made a shelf, and if it was made out of something that had a pretty design to it, let's put down the cutter for a second. Did I make it go away? Interesting. T-E-R. Let's put the cutter here for a minute. Let's see if I can figure out something actually really cool to do. Let's use quartz. He wants something white, so we'll use quartz. Q-A-R-T-Z. And let's use this quartz. And let's make these go away for right now. These are in the room. No, these are in the room. And we might need the lamp, so we'll leave that. And let's take this and put this here. And that's going to give us these. And let's take a design, some sort of design one. The one that has that just almost like a single piece, which would be a trapdoor, and we don't have. Let's do this for a minute and see this also. So, let's do the side first. So let's try just stacking these on the outside like this. So we'll have a stack there and there. Whoa! Look what we're getting. We're getting something fun. This is Chroma Hills being able to stack, and it is making a pretty piece. Is that too high? It's going to be kind of high, but let's have it do the whole thing for a second. So that's using that, which is actually pretty wild, isn't it? That actually is. What's the other? Did I not do anything? Let me do these for a second. So let me do this. You're still there? Okay. Ooh, look what it looks like with the cutouts. Oh, that's fascinating. That is fascinating. So it's like they have this piece that is like some kind of let me get quartz, just regular QAR. Let's just get regular. Let's get the chiseled and see what the chiseled looks like. And I don't need you. I've got plenty of those. I do want that. Let's see what the chiseled looks like for a second. Put it here. Put that in and just do a solid back. Life is tossing lemons and you're squeezing it into lemonade. Good. It's been a little bit of that kind of day. I started late, so yeah, it's been kind of a thing. Let's look at that as that side of this. And then in here, if we wanted, we can put these in to make the shelves. Now this might come up too high. I'm going to suggest to Mr. Villager when he comes back to just have it be this high and to have it look like this. And then we can put, he's showing, and welcome back, Jelly. He's showing a plant sitting there. And I can't tell whether it has a front or a back. It might be not having a back and just being like this. And then we could put it all the way up. Let's do the pillar piece right here. And this pillar piece right here. Let's see what that looks like. That's very odd. So let's start over. And let's do this pillar piece here like this. Have I hydrated? Yes. Haven't I, guys? I've actually hydrated. But I like it with the, no, I don't like it solid. I like it with the squares. So we'll do this coming like that. And on this side, we'll take this one down and do that one there. There we go. Okay, I did. I am. I'm, but thank you. Life is giving you lemons, but they are simply rotting on the shelves because you don't even know what to do to start. Aww. No. And Zaf is saying it's 1:30 in the morning where he is. It is late there. Wow. And let's come here and let's put the plant. I definitely have a wonderful plant that can go there, and we'll put that in. What's going on, Mr. Villager? If you don't like it, I can use a regular shelf there, but I'm actually kind of liking it as something maybe they found in a shop and they just liked it. So I think I want to do that. So let me make these go away for a second. Let's get this, and let's get, where are they? They're not here, so that means they don't belong to them. Let's look at the pots for a second. POT. Come down here, and let's definitely use this. That was for your time. At this hour, you would be crying and screaming because you normally sleep around 10 o'clock or 11, 10 to 11. Interesting. And there we go. Okay. So we've got a beautiful plant sitting right there. And then we can put a picture under here. And I think we can. Let's see if it will let us. No, I put this in the wrong place. So let's take, or should I use this? Oh, I might like that. It's still in the wrong place. I have to put it on the lower part here in order to be able to put something there, and it's not letting me. Oh, it's this one that's in the wrong place. Hold on. This one needs to be up here. Okay, now it'll let me put something there. And there we go. And then the plant I can put right here. You hate breaking your chronogram, but procrastination is simply hitting hard at your stomach. What's happening, Mr. Villager? What's going on with you? Turned your plant's bed into a curious modern art piece. Oh, is that what that was supposed to be? A planting bed? Oh, okay. I needed to see a different version, a different view of that. I'm sorry about that. Oh, I see it from the top. Oh, you want... Oh, okay. No. We can still do that. Hold on. I see it now. You actually have it going all the way over to the wall. And the way, how can I do this? I'd almost have to have this decoration on the outside of the wall there, because I wanted to have the decoration across. Nope, wrong one. Let's do this. I like this better. But yeah. So this is supposed to be a planter area with plants on it. And we can definitely do that. I'm trying to decide what I want to do with this pillar part right here. And there isn't going to be anything I can do with it. And so what's happening? You don't know? Started since before yesterday. Oh, I see. You have been up a long time today, haven't you? That is what that's beginning to sound like. That you've been up a long time. Oops. Let's get that quickly. Did it wash anything away? And let's come to here. Change that one so that those aren't leaking. And here we are. Okay. So this is supposed to have plants. So let's go to plants. And nope. Pots. Pots. And we'll put a bunch of different pots there. So we can put this. We'll use that. I don't like the way the ivy's looking. We can use this. This is always really pretty. And we can use this one here. We are using, this is in the room. This is in the room. And we'll hold on to that for a minute. So we can put this plant here. And did I do it again where I have it in the wrong place? Hold on, let me see. I can put something there, but I want one of the lower ones here. So put that there, or put this one. So there's a plant there. And then on the top one right here, this isn't in the right place. So I can put something else there. Grr. So this one isn't in the right place. Yep. So let's bring this down to here. I'm gonna do these for a minute. Nope. This one seems to be in the right place there. But if I put this one here, I don't think I'll be able to put anything down on this shelf. Yeah, that's what's going to happen, that I can't put anything on the shelf. So, I don't know how you did that. I don't know how high it is. Or maybe I'm making it too high. Is that it? Oh, it's not supposed to be that high? Hold on. I see, it does have to go up the other one there. So if it does, we don't need this. We'll take that part out. Right in this section right here. Let's take this and put it like this on both sides. And let's have this come up one more this way on this side, and over here, let's take this out. And we'll put full white on this part right here. Let's have this. Let me see if it's going to leak. It is leaking. So let me get that and do that. Okay. And is it leaking? Is the other one leaking too? Yeah, it is. So let me take that down to make those not leak. So now
My bed is calling.
we have it coming
Time for a
all the
nap.
way up to here. And we don't really need this part. I'm going to take this off. And we won't have this edge right here. And I don't need, oh, I do need that upstairs. I'm going to just put a plate there for right, wrong kind, but that's okay. I'm just going to put that there for a minute. And let me see what I want to do with this, because this isn't needed right here. So if I take this away, see right here, and then I'll have to do the same thing with both of these pieces. So let's get that to be that, and here the same thing. I have to make sure that I'm getting the one right here. Let's have that to be that. That's what we're doing. Okay, and then these will change the color of these. And now we have enough room. And so now let's see, if it comes all the way up to here, we can have a shelf there, and then we can have another shelf here, like that. And I think that'll work. And let me see, yes, so now we can put one at the top. So, oh, that's not on the shelf. Nope. I'm not putting it on the shelf. Okay, put that there. And put one, no, put this one right here. We'll put that one in right there like that. So they have this really pretty thing right here. And I like this because what we can do then is take this and put this in between. Yeah, no, we can't. So we can either do a single shelf like this and have this part come up like this, and that this is their pretty, that they found this pretty thing in, like, you know, like in a store somewhere, and they just fell in love with it and they just love it. And so that is what they have there. Let's bring this over, no, this over like this here, and on that part, no, we definitely need the block. Okay, and we'll do that. Scroll down. The height of the bed, not the roof. The height of the bed. Here, you sent its original idea. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on a sec. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. That's the part I didn't see. I couldn't see that part. Okay. We can do something here. So let's try. I'm going to try, and I'm really trying to do what he has. So what I think I can do here is, let's get pot. So what he has is something similar to this, and we're going to put this here on this part right here, and in here we can put the azalea AL. Let's put, you've got the non-flowering azalea right here. Let's take it for a second and put it in here. So that's like that. And then, and if we wanted, we could just go ahead and put these on the sides of this. Like that. And like this. Okay. And then on this part right here, right above here, is where we need to put something, and I still can't put anything there. So I'm not sure how you got that in there. Can I put something right on top? Oh, I can. I can, but see, I don't know how you're getting that. Because even if we put this in the ground right here, let me see something for a minute. If we had ground, let me just do ground. This space is quite Spumante's Byzantine, isn't it? Yes, it is. Dirt, sorry, dirt, D-I-R-T. So if we just had dirt there, so I'm trying to understand how many parts there are here. Because see this? See this? That's where the dirt is. And you have dirt. And then if I put the azaleas here, that's where the azaleas are. And you have azaleas. And then there would need to be another space right here. So then the plants would go right on top of this. And let's see if I can put something. Aha! All right, now that I've got that part figured out, let's do this so we can have something pretty in this part here. We can either do, or we can do white. We can do the plain flat. Right now, all I'm doing is these. How much do you want to bet I don't have those others anymore? I made them go away. I think I made them go, oh, yay, I didn't make them all go away, thank goodness. Okay, so let's look at this part right here. So we could put this on the outside here and then put dirt inside, podzol or something inside. And we could have this sitting here like that. And then the plant is sitting on that piece right there. Dun, 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 dun. Wow. Podzol. P-O-D. We can either do podzol or we can do ground. Dirt. Do we have a dark dirt? This looks like lush dirt. Let's do lush dirt and see what color it looks like. And it looks like that color. And then put those in. Yay! There we go. Yay! Okay. So if you don't like this right here, we don't have to have this. We can do just this part. Oops. Like this right here. And it'll just have a look like that. How's that? Oh, I like that better, actually. I like it better. It looks like furniture more now. Like that. I wish I could do something for that outside piece, but I can't. The piece that's against the wall there. See, I can't make it look like it's a closed-in piece. Actually, the pillar idea is quite interesting. Keep it? Oh, okay. All right, so we'll do that. So here we go. I like having it with the lines, with the squares, so that makes it an open, a more open piece, doing it like that. And I like doing that part. See, it kind of makes them look like they're lined. That one works too. Why don't we do this one? Why don't we do this one? There's something about this one that's actually quite nice in the space, isn't it? I think I like that. I think I do. Okay. Let me see what's happening here on this part. I'm glad you sent that to me so that I could see. So that is 2. And then we have something sitting. We don't have anything sitting there. Then on the other side of this, we have another table and chair set. And let me look for a second. Hold on. We have another table and chair set sitting right here where this is. And you have it as being, let me look at the table for a second. It's a dark table. The chairs are a similar color to the chairs in the other area. And so we can do something with that. So this is sitting here, this is sitting here. This is actually going to make this sit I should start working on the kitchen. On the kitchen area here to try and get a look for it. So that's the door. And we have that up against there. This looks like the kitchen is in the window, is it? Is the kitchen in this area right here? Or is it against the wall? It looks like it's in this window area right here. And we said it was 13, and I was saying maybe you should think 10. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. So I was kind of wrong about it. It's closer to 10 because I forgot about this glass. But what I can do with this to give you your 13 in this corner is, what time of day is it? Are they? Everyone's upstairs and in bed. Good. Okay, we're going to crawl out of here. These are in the room. These are in the room. We don't need these right now. And we'll put this here. I need white. And I need glass. And let's come through here for a second. And what we're going to do is we're just going to make this come back straight. Right in this corner here. 1, 2, 3. Right to here. We're not going to have the indentation in this apartment that we have in the others. So we're just going to take this down for a minute. Right here. And we're going to put in glass along this piece right here like this. And this will give it the full 13. And we've got that. We don't have to worry about the top, but I'm going to cover that part. This part right here would have to have a double. And see how this part is doubled here? Let's take these away and make this double and make this double right here so it doesn't leak. Right in that spot. I don't need that. And I really don't need that. So we'll have it come up like this part right here. And so none of that leaks in those sections. Let's go back in. I might have to get rid of the water. I might have a water source on the inside, but we'll see when we close this up. Glass, 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 glass. And there we are. And do we have a water source inside? We certainly do. So let's do the water source right here before everyone wakes up. And now no one will drown. Okay. And wait, what happened to me? Oh, I'm partially up and partially down. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Now I still have some leaking there. I'll see it in just a minute. And we don't have a piece of floor right in this spot right here. Let's put the floor in. And there's the elevator. And I still have leaking in this section. So I'm going to have to look at this from the outside. Sure enough, there it is. So I need that to come all the way down like that. Oops. Did I just put dark in there? I sure did. Let's put that in. And let me see if that is at the same part. Nope. Exactly not. So right here, we're going to have this come up so that we can have this be correct. We're going to have this part come up here and take this away and take this away. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, have that be there and this all the way around. So if we see dripping, it just means that we have to put the outside piece up where that is. So see that part right there? See that? We can't have those. We don't need them anyway. Now, did we lose anything? Good. Yay. Dun, da, da, da. Excellent. And here, where this is, let's fix this. And this one here. And this one here. So we'll bring them all the way down just to make sure that it doesn't leak. And this gives you this full area here. Hold on for a second. You think it will be better if we leave the second floor for tomorrow, because you can see I'm getting crazy with furniture complexity? No, I'm not. I believe oh, it's actually pretty close to the time. You'd like a nap, except it's too late for one. All I was doing was just fixing that end to give you the amount of space that you needed next to this piece, so that you would be able to, I'd be able to put that part in. On the, do I want to have another elevator thing here? So yeah, we'll do the upstairs next time. You will only return for tomorrow. Yes. So we'll work on the upstairs tomorrow. But right now, this is as far as we got. We still have the kitchen to do. And Mr. Villager, so that Jelly and some of the others can follow along, will you post those pictures on the Discord where they can see them? And then they can see what I'm working from. And that will actually be fun for them too. So they can see the work that you did and that it's good. And so I'm about 6 minutes away from 3 hours. And that'll be our full 3-hour time. Is that leaking? It is. Let's take this Let's take that away. There we go. And there we are. But I'm liking it a lot.
See you tomorrow.
Did you
Another
hear
day of
someone
work
just say,
is
see you
finished."
tomorrow? Oh my goodness. So yeah, but I am definitely liking that, and that is going to be really nice. And this is like New York City, or a big city. People can see, we can see across the apartment across the way. And yeah, and they can see here too. So we might put in some curtains on this one. See how there are curtains over there? We can put some curtains at, no way. No, you don't want curtains? Okay. We don't have to have them. So yes, yeah. This is going to be really cool, and I'm actually having fun. All right. Okay. Hold on a sec. So, where everyone is, except for Jelly. Jelly's actually, it's late afternoon for where Jelly Bean is. It's early evening where I am. It is early morning. It's after midnight where Zaf is, and he's gone. And Mr. Villager is kind of maybe a little, maybe an hour ahead of me. So yeah. You mean yes, I can put curtains? Okay. So we'll pick some out, and and we'll go from there. And as a matter of fact, we have just enough time to pick curtains for the living room. We have 3 minutes. Glass. And let's take everything just for a second and make it go away. Let's put this here. Bring this down right quick. And put these up. And let's look at glass, because I need a couple. Let's do this one. I think it's going to be this one right here. And this spumante. It looks like spumante. I think it, yeah, I guess so. I think it looks like, yeah, maybe. Oh, wait, no. That was the wrong thing. Let's put this in. And let's come over to this side. Let me see if I can get these to go in properly. I might have to do this to get it to go in properly right here, because I need that one right there and one right there. Okay, and we can close the windows a little bit more and have it look like that. And what do you think of that? He does this kind of mixing colors and using DO blocks. Ah. Okay, cool. So there we have that. Who's leaking? I saw that drop. There it is. He does, huh? Interesting. Yeah. Oops. Hold on. 1, 2. And put that there. Okay, I think I got it that time. All right. And so yes, everyone. So this is what we're doing here, and this is actually kind of nice. I'm going to do one last thing in the last minute that we have. TAIN. Can I put these above there? And I should use spruce. This is spruce. No, let's use the dark cocoa ones. And these unique furnitures you didn't didn't expect it to look so much like it? Oh, no, it's cool. I like it. Let's see, not there, right here like this. So we'll make that look like it's curtain going across right there. And I do like that. So that's the curtain for this room, and they have it partially open, and it looks like that. I like it a lot. I always like your stuff. I always do. And we're just going to leave this drop cloth in front of the door so I can find my way back here. And this is going to be interesting. I'll have to figure out what I want to do about that light. There's a light there for upstairs, and we'll have to see if we want to make that, oops, let's put that there. If we want to make that light different in that part. But there we go for the day, people. That is it. That was fun. I always like that. It's fun. It's fun collaborating. And I hope all of you who are watching enjoyed. I hope you're enjoying Drone Hands music that we've been listening to. And let me come here. Have we been listening to Drone Hands? We have not. We've been listening to Excitable Me. Oh my gosh. Wow. Vincentius is he wants to make an adjustment to the music, but we've been listening to Excitable Me. And now we're going to listen to his other piece, and we'll do that. And that is going to be cool. So the piece we're listening to is Adrift, and the other piece that is I think Going Back is the name of the other piece, which is the end piece. So here we go, everyone. Obrigado, Mr. Villager. I think it's way past Lucas's bedtime, so he's gone. Afkaristo Zaf, if you're still there or woke up for a minute. Jelly Bean, thank you very much. Thank you for being here. MPA and all of your iterations, thank you for being here. Ghost Fox and all of that is MPA, and thank you very much for being here too. We've missed you. It's been a long time. And here we go. Bye for now, everyone. Bye for now.